Hi, my name's David Kelly and I'm a tour guide. I just want to show you a small piece of Dublin. Here on my left hand side is James Gandon's Customs House. It's a beautiful building. It's a masterpiece, the jewel in the crown of Irish architecture. On each corner you have the lion and you have the unicorn, the national emblem of Ireland, the harp, and the crown above. You, Lady Commerce, she's on top of the Rotunda Dome. She's looking down on us Dubliners. You have the statue of Mercury, you have the statue of Industry, of Plenty, and Neptune with the fork in his hand. James Gandon was an English architect who came over here as an apprentice to another architect called Benjamin Johnson. He designed some of the most beautiful buildings in Dublin City. The General Post Office on O'Connell Street, College Green Bank of Ireland, and also a little pillar called Nelson's Pillar, which was blown up in 1966 by the IRA. He also designed the King's Inn and he designed the extension of College Green Bank of Ireland. But this building here on your left hand side is his masterpiece. It was constructed in 1781. It took 10 years, completed in 1791. It cost £200,000 sterling. That is the equivalent of about 30 million euro today. Priceless. But this building is priceless to us Irish. It's a fabulous building. On each corner of the building you have duplicate statues. You have the lion and the unicorn. In the centre you have the harp, which is the national emblem of Ireland. And on top of the harp you have the crown. So the crown represents the British Empire, the royal family. The lion represents Britannia and the unicorn represents Ireland, our mythical Ireland. And they're supposed to be kissing each other. But history tells a different story. Just look it up. We have had difficulties with the British Empire. Look over the front entrance, you see 4 statues. These represent the 4 continents of the world. You have America, you have Africa, you have Asia, and you have Europe. But my favourite statue is this beautiful statue right here. This is the statue of Erin. She represents Ireland. And look what she's doing. She's holding up a wounded soldier. This is our independence. This is a stunning statue. This is a little garden remembering the Dublin Fire Brigade. Look at the white brick. But underneath the green Rotunda Dome, it's a discoloration. Because on the 21st of May, 1921, this building was sadly destroyed. The Irish War of Independence was taking place in Dublin. People were losing their lives. 100 men from the Dublin Brigade of the IRA entered this building. They wanted to stop the British Empire from functioning in this city. They wanted to destroy all the documents. 80 men were arrested, 5 lost their lives. The building completely destroyed. Thankfully today, this building has been fully restored. But let's go back to a little bit of social history. Look at these steps over here. In the last century, dockers would come here. They're looking for a day's work. A stevedore would stand on top of the steps. Stevedore comes from the Old Spanish. It means foreman or supervisor. My grandfather was one of those unqualified dockers. He had 6 children. He was just looking for a day's work. Polish ship would sail up the River Liffey, full of coal. If my grandfather was lucky, the number 7 shovel would be put in his hand. He would have to get into the bowels of that ship and shovel the coal. It was a dangerous job. So dangerous, my grandfather was only 39 years of age when he died of lung cancer. And that was from inhaling the coal dust. Today, the Customs House represents local government, it represents housing, and it represents heritage. This is that department. This is the Customs House. So behind me here you have the Samuel Beckett Bridge. It looks like the harp. Since the 13th century, we've had the harp as the national emblem of Ireland. It goes back to the last king of Ireland, which is Brian Boru. This is his harp. You'll also see the harp as well if you go into a pub. If you're going to get a pint of Guinness, you'll see the harp there as well. Ireland is the only country in the world that has a musical instrument as its national emblem, and that is the harp. The bridge is stunning. It's been there since 2009. It's named after a third Nobel laureate. This little country has produced 4 Nobel laureates. Samuel Beckett was our third. The bridge was constructed in Rotterdam and Holland. It's a swing bridge, so it can open up at a 90-degree angle to allow tall ships, big ships to pass through. 48 meters in height, 90 meters in length. As I said, beautiful bridge.